Hey guys, what's going on? Ranger Reviewer 07 here today, and today we're going to be looking at the Samuraizer Morpher, not to be confused with Antonio's Samurai Morpher, which is the exact same thing, but different colors and different naming of it. Alright, so it's on a card, which makes it a little bit easier to display or to sell in store. First thing we're going to look at is this little graphic up in the left corner. Stickers included, so you can decorate your Samuraizer, and I highly suggest you do this. And we'll see why in the review part of the review section of the video. Next thing we're going to look at is the push for sounds. Since I'm doing a voiceover from the actual footage, I wasn't able to show you, or I'm not able to let you hear how random the sounds are, but in the upcoming review portion of the video, I'll show you just that. Um, so I was hoping that there was going to be a difference from the try me mode and the on mode. So let's go look at the rest of the packaging, shall we? On the bottom here, we have a Samurai Red Ranger holding his Samuraizer, all boss-like. Also, we have some warnings in different languages. Spanish is on the bottom. Also stating it includes and requires two LR44 batteries. So if you have a power morpher and you need some batteries at $5, this isn't a bad idea. You get a nice piece of plastic and some LR44 batteries for your power morpher. All right. So with that, I don't know why I'm still pointing at the packaging. We'll go to the back of the package, and it's pretty much the same thing as the Samuraizer or the spin sword. It shows a menacing kid holding his spin sword, also depicting the Samuraizer, and I know it's out of focus, stupid me. Flipping up to open, and there we are. Push for sounds and whatnot. So it's the same card that they used for the spin sword. Also, I should be showing you guys at the top of the card. There we are. What a little blurb about what Power Rangers Samurai is about. So let's see what this Samuraizer comes with. Alright, so we're fresh out of the box and everything is pretty much laid out. And the first things first is the Samuraizer. Yeah, you can tell I'm really disappointed with this already. Um, so let's go take a look at it. It's fairly thin. Um, yeah, it's a lot smaller than the Shoto phone, we'll say that. And we'll put that to the side. Next thing we have is the instruction pamphlet toilet paper thing. So it uses a Phillips screwdriver to take out the LR44s. Just unscrew it, take off that little cover, and take those LR44s and put them into your power morpher. How to play, you just, really open it, and that's it. There's no LEDs on it. Just flip it open like a Motorola Razr phone. Also, how to play the sounds. It only has one mode, which is you just press the buttons. And the best part of the packaging or of the contents are these holographic stickers like my Charizard from base set. So yeah, we have a Shiba Clan logo there with a Power Rangers lightning bolt. And then we have forest, water, fire, and I mess up here, at forest, water, fire, there, earth, and air, and a little sticker for Power Ranger Samurai. Very shiny, very reflective, pretty nice if you want to, decorate your Samuraizer. Alright guys, now we're going to be looking at the Samuraizer up close and personal, very review-like, and we're not going to be comparing this to the Shoto phone. I'll be having a separate video on that later. So here it is, pretty thin compared to the Shoto phone, and we're not going to be comparing it, but I just wanted to say that. So here we have a sticker here with a very red-orange like, and it looks like it's kind of faded. It looks like a peach in the viewfinder and in the video, but probably try to color match it. It's very red-orange, it's faded, it doesn't look right. So we have a sticker over here with a signal bar showing you signals 2011, for the time, but really it's 2011 for the year. We also have a battery indicator. Power Rangers up top, ST33. That really means the Sentai series Sentai Shinkenger, which was the 33rd Sentai made. And then we have Digital Changer, which is a little bit weird that they would use that. Probably like a morphing device or a morpher, or what else could they use? Anything else really would have been better than the Digital Changer, in my opinion. On the back here, we have that same very ugly orange band. Um, yeah, and here we have the cover for the two LR44 batteries. So just use a Phillips screwdriver at this point. Remove it, slide it off, and then if you want to replace the batteries, you can replace them. And if you want to use the batteries for your power morpher, you can go ahead and remove them that way. Alright, now let's flip this thing open. Let's open it up. So, pretty much, just because it's just a piece of plastic, really. So up here we have a new Power Rangers message. New Power Rangers message. It's morphin time. Why? Because they don't use it in the series. Go Go Samurai. On the bottom we have pretty much a menu bar. It looks like we have making calls, getting messages, a lion in the center, using a camera. Where's the camera on this thing? Is there a camera? Is that supposed to be the camera? No. Okay. And we have a little gear that probably is for the settings, if it were real. We have a signal bar up top, along with a Power Rangers lightning bolt, and a battery indicator status bar in 2011 again. On the bottom here, let's see, we have this huge button, which is primarily the only button that we have on this toy. We have a calling button, a power button, end call 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. It looks like an asterisk, and we have a pound button too with a 0 in the middle. These are again match the orange on the back. Not my cup of tea, but whatever. And these are primarily white on the sides. Alright, so let us go to the sounds. Alright guys, as you can probably see, I have my microphone that I'm actually recording the actual sounds and my voice with in front of the camera. Now we have that for a special reason, and we're going to pick up sounds off the Samuraizer. And this is my second time doing it because I just found out there is another function. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to pretty much hit the top button here, and that's the only real button. And the sounds are going to come off, if you guys can see it, below, I'm pretty sure like above the power and the 2. There are little speaker holes for that, and that's where they're primarily coming from. So I'm going to put the sounds right next to, the Samuraizer right next to the microphone, and we're going to get some sounds. And that's the standby mode, if it's not in use. Okay?
Nice job! Come on, Rangers! It's morphing time! Go, go, Power Rangers! Nice job! Nice job! It's morphing time!
So you can, as you guys can probably hear, sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't, and it has that little beep in the beginning,
Go, go, Power Rangers!
which is very reminiscent of the overdrive tracker. And I have the overdrive tracker right here. Set the Samuraizer to the side, and that's what happens when you press like different numbers on it. So it's very reminiscent of that. Now, with the last sound, and I just found this out, if you want to morph, which makes this a lot better, because I thought it was locking the morphing function of it, you're going to have to press down on the main button, the only button really for the Samuraizer. Hold that down, and that's going to give your morphing sound. So, let us hear it. Alright, and I absolutely love that. So, big thanks to Linear Ranger for actually putting that online. Didn't know that would actually happen. I guess if you really want to know that, you would think it'd be in the manual. I don't think it's in the manual. But, you know, who the heck cares? I really do like that, that little sound of the morphing sound right in that. So, whoa, hit the thing. So right now we're going to head into the final thoughts and the verdict of whether or not you should get this. Alright guys, now let us take a look at the verdict or my final thoughts of what I think about this product. If you guys want the verdict now and don't want to watch the rest of the video, I can't blame you. My verdict, it honestly depends. The cons, we're going to start with the cons and end with the pros. I do have a list here in my hand. The cons, like I said before, it was very orange or very peach, and I thought that was the way it actually was manufactured. Now, seeing some pictures on the internet, primarily Linear Ranger's review on his website, I found out it was actually red. Now, keep this in mind when you're displaying something in a place where a lot of sunlight happens or have a lot of light directed towards your display. You might want to think about what you're actually putting on there. Maybe something it has to do with oxidation as well. I don't know. But if you want to keep it that red color, I would definitely keep it away from the sun or a very light, I guess, lighted area. And I think that's it for the faded paint, or plastic. But I do like the overall design of it. The next thing I want to bring up for the cons was the lack of lights in the Samuraizer. Very simple place where they could have done it, and to be very TV accurate-esque, is have it up here. So much like the paintbrush in the Shoto phone, but in the actual show, they would just have a light on there, probably just a red light, or anything else. Probably if you could press this button here, it would tell the chip what kind of color you would like it to be. I think it would be very cost ineffective as well. It wouldn't drive it that much. Probably take out some of the sounds from the sound chip itself, and that would make up for it. Because I could honestly see this being hacked and put on with a light to make it very show accurate. And the price of it at $10 when this thing first came out, I think it's a bit high for what you get for your money. Not that much. It's very simple plastic, pretty much a plastic brick really. And for collectors, it's only a display piece. And for something that doesn't really do much, I think $5, way it's on clearance right now, it definitely justifies the price of it. So I did touch up on some pros. The display, it makes a great display piece if you want to have all your morphers from each and every season. That's perfectly fine. If it's on clearance, the price again justifies the toy itself. Very simple. It's just a simple brick. It's not like the Shoto phone where it's a huge chunky thing. It won't take up much space on your display case. You know, just leave it there. Have people look at it and whatnot. Something to be proud of. Much cheaper than the Shoto phone. I know I got my Shoto phone for $40, and $5 is very a very different number than the 40. If you're a parent, kids will definitely not know the difference. They're just kids. They won't know. You know, how come this thing doesn't have a light? How come it's not like the Shoto phone? And they'll just have fun with it, just playing around with it, making prank calls or fake calls, and just trying to be a Power Ranger, I guess. That's it. So I tried my best to make it not compared to the Shoto phone, but some of my thoughts about the Shoto phone did affect this review, and I just want to say that right now, just to make sure that I don't piss anyone off. But overall, I think this is a decent morpher for what Saban Bandai decided to put out this year. It's definitely much better than the Jungle Fury glasses. That was awful, and they kept it kind of true to the original Samurai or Shinkenger series. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this fairly lengthy review. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, put in the comments why. And I will see you guys later. Now, if you liked any of my videos, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to see any more reviews coming up, be sure to subscribe as well. I'll see you guys. Peace out.